do the ops, even my cameraman. We gon' make them.
I'm 2021, man. My biggest thing is I'm trying to not only solidify myself, I'm trying to build a brand. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm trying to build a brand to where, like, I put my people on, they put their people on, they put their people on. Guess what? That generational wealth just started.
Bro.
To where, like, our kids ain't got to grow up and live how we were living. You know what I'm saying? I might not be the one to get to the point where, like, next month my fucking life gonna change. I got everything I want, you know what I'm saying? But I could eventually get to the point to where I'm comfortable and to where, like, when my son start getting to this age, he living 10 times better than what I would because I'd have set the foundation for him. You know what I'm saying? And then he get to have maturing and woo. Next thing you know, our family gonna be like millionaires.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We ain't born in no fucking silver spoon family. You know what I'm saying? Nigga grew up in a shotgun house with 3 rooms, a living room, middle room, and a kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Little bathroom hooked up to the side of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? With a driveway made out of dirt or either with some rocks. You feel me? Nigga ain't had a cement driveway. You feel me? So that's the type of time I'm on. I'm trying to bring a brand to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And I only bring a brand and not be selfish and include just myself. I got a whole foundation of army of niggas that could do the same shit I'm doing. So guess what? They got an army under them that gonna eventually do the same shit they doing. They're gonna trickle on. Now when you think about like that Hardbody shit, like that ain't my name. You know what I'm saying? That's like the company I work for. Cause I don't even claim it as mine. I can't claim it as mine. There's too many individuals involved. You know what I'm saying? Since day one. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
who like, all involved? I don't mean interrupt you.
It's gonna be hard to say all the names.
But give us a little, you know, wag. Just the roots. I just want the roots.
Well, I'm gonna say like this: the roots of the Hardbody shit stem from black boys. That's where it stems from. And when I found out dealing with some niggas from my section, my hood, my city, doing it, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That shit was big to me at that time. I don't know if nobody else probably cared about it that much.
I feel the same with you.
I was like, damn, niggas really could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? That would really inspire me to keep going to push. I was already into music before that, but that was really push the button. You know what I'm saying? That was something on the journey I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's really some small time shit, but to me, locally being back home, just if I didn't even hear Black Boy in the next city over, if I heard them every hood in my city, I'm like, that's some big shit to me. You know, we nigga from the trenches, you know what I'm saying? So that's the initial thing. So, you know, and I'm gonna say the Black Boys, that was led into me and my peers that I grew up with, close family members at that time. Ran with the shit, you know what I'm saying? We created this little thing, not knowing that I was connected or related to each one of the black boys the whole time, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the streets, that's when I got in the streets. That's when I first started getting in the streets in middle school, early on in middle school. And shit, started doing it with my cousins first, the ones I saw every day, you know what I'm saying? Cmo, Ashton, Bash, you know what I'm saying? That's who I originally started with. And then it went on to our cousins, Sean Thompson, you know what I'm saying? Lil Rodney, fucking Vincent Joseph, fucking Penny Man, fucking Jarrell Banks, you know what I'm saying? My peers. Then it started from that, but the Hardbody name still ain't never kicked in. We was still coming up with the shit. And it went from that to back to my first cousins and shit, you know what I'm saying? And J. Nick and them, you know what I'm saying? Once we locked back in, cause we all grew up together, we kind of went our own ways once all of us was in the streets, cause I fuck with people in different hoods, so I'm mainly back in town, so now I don't really be fucking with my cousins and them in the field, cause I'm always back in town, I'm thugging, you know what I'm saying? But when altercations happen, I never fought none of my cousins, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never let no nigga jump them from my hood. I ain't even get into their beef. If they got beef, that's between them. They meant, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna let it go to no another level. They ain't go past a fist fight. You feel me? But that would let me know I could probably find a way to put this shit together, like get it together. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of steered off a little bit, went off, learned some more shit, was fucking with bitter people, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I met Spitter and the Billboards and DJ Breal, you know what I'm saying? I met them early, 2007, 2006, 2007. And I started watching how them boys was getting. You know, they in a bigger city, so they a little bit up to speed more than us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning from them. Nobody probably wouldn't even thinking about I'm paying attention like that.
You from a small little town where
no, not even on that level. Just like it was like, you know, when you get around, if I introduce you to some new people and you just chilling in the studio with them, nobody paying attention to you that you really soaking all that shit in. Like, damn, these niggas doing it a little bit better than we doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they was making more noise than us. You know what I'm saying? But I picked that shit up instead of running. Then me and Spitter and Lim and Clev and Cmo, we ended up locking in. We always stayed down through bitty people. That's how we met them, you know what I'm saying? Then we really stopped messing with bitty people on some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just always stayed locked in with Spitter and shit. We used to always do our thing. And I used to always help him with the music shit. Because I just always did this shit, and then I'm like, damn, I'm starting to make noise with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So me and him building up at the same time. You know, he a rapper, so he a face, so he gonna be popular than me. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit just go. But I knew my popular part was gonna come. I knew I had to work on it some more. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I wanted to start back rapping again to keep it up, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with the rap. The rap game too saturated right now. Everybody rapping. I'm gonna be known for this. You know what I'm saying? So I kept fucking with it, kept fucking with it. Then we turned to a point, you know what I'm saying? In the midst of we growing with Spitter, we started that Them Boys. Me, J Nick, Lil Puddin', Spliff, R.P. the Spliff, and Sam, you know what I'm saying? Cmo, Biddy, you know what I'm saying? J Nick, Jake, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who always there. That's what started Them Boys shit for a little while. Boom. Bam, that shit just led into doing that, and me and Spitter at the same time started getting bigger. And shit. While we getting bigger, I ended up moving to Port Island. Me and my baby mama moved to Port Island. And shit. I fucked around and started recording out the house and shit. But I ain't used to record everybody, I just only record select people. So if I was recording you, I record your mutual friend only. He can't bring nobody to my crib. I lay there, so, you know, I'm steady getting buzzed, and then, you know, they exposing when they recording that, so not everybody hit me up like, man, book me a session. So I kind of like, I said, I'm gonna just be a little bit more lenient and meet a couple more of these rappers. Started meeting a couple of them. Cmo Marcella used to come to the crib record, you know what I'm saying? Brown got it, Tron got it, used to come record, you know what I'm saying? Then Brown got it, he introduced me to Fredo, G Money, and Main Music. You know what I'm saying? Fredo, Main Music, and G Money. And I probably recorded like only 3 songs for them, and then I ain't seen them in a minute, you know what I'm saying? It probably was like 2 years since I seen them again, you know, but Fredo always kept me in mind, I guess, about the studio stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to a point to where I was, me and my baby mama ended up getting into some shit. You know, we went our separate ways, and I moved out. I was staying with my mama, you know what I'm saying? I moved back to my mama's crib. And while I was at my mama's crib, I'm working in the plant and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, man, I probably stayed with my mom about 2-3 months. And then I ended up quitting my job. I'm making $27 an hour, you know what I'm saying? I quit that bitch, because I'm like, man, I'm about to do this music shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my brain to free up when I need that shit working for the crap. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up bumping into John Doe. You know what I'm saying? I'm really speeding the story because there's a lot of details in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up bumping into John Doe. John Doe was like, man, you still fucking with the music? Chopped it up. He's like, man, you know I got the studio right down Railroad Avenue, Uptown. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, he's like, come check it out. You can even come there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Ended up check him out, seen what he had going on. I felt the vibe, fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? So I hustled up some money. I was already hustling, and he ended up giving me the offer of working in there with it. He was like, man, you can get the little room in the back if you want, you know what I'm saying? This how the rent goes, So bam, I paid it up front for rent. And didn't
again, huh?
Yeah, and didn't even go into the studio till like 2 weeks later. But that's just how I am. Everything is be fast, you know what I'm saying? And shit, first he didn't want to accept me, like, you ain't even come in yet, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, nah, so he kept it, you know what I'm saying? And when I did move there, I'm working with him, meeting all the people he knows, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, he was like, man, I'm gonna go in the back room and you can have the big room. You know what I'm saying? He was like, cause now you start to get more people coming here, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up making that little swap. Boom. We still in there together doing it, you know what I'm saying? Say the Booze was alive around this time. You know what I'm saying? And we started working on Say the Boo stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that Say the Boo ended up getting killed, you know what I'm saying, in the wreck. And kind of like took it out of him. I saw it took it out of him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hit him hard. But that was his main artist I was working on. Like I was working with Fredo heavy at this time. You know what I'm saying? On a day-to-day basis type shit. That's how him and City was. You know what I'm saying? They kind of hit him hard. He started falling back. So eventually he was just like, shit, I'm gonna bring the shit back to the crib, man. I'm gonna do it out the crib because I got my shit be sitting here and I don't even be coming here no more. You know what I'm saying? Because now, at this point, I'm starting to see, instead of seeing dope every day, I'm seeing them like once or twice every week now. You know what I'm saying? Because he started falling back. So he ended up moving this shit out. And he was like, shit, you can take over the lease. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in my name, take over the lease, but she don't want to switch it in your name. So, you know, we tried, she didn't want to switch it, because that's just how that shit go with them contracts, you know what I'm saying? When you're stuck in the lease, you got to stay there till So, man, he still just fell back though, and I just picked up the lease. That shit, when I picked up the lease, I really ain't want to pick it up because I'm like, man, I don't know if I can keep up with this shit every month, and I got a whole bunch of other shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have a job, you know what I'm saying? And I'm charging, but I'm not charging everybody. Most of the people coming from my neighborhood, from my city, so you know they paying, but they ain't paying what I ain't charging them what I charge everybody else, because I'm looking at them like my partners or my family, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that shit going, and then bam, Fredo ended up about to, I guess, on the verge of coming home and he ended up reaching out to me. And around this time, I guess what sparked it, I was locked in with 38 Slimmers. I always come book studio time a lot. So me and him dropped a couple mixtapes, about 4 or 5 mixtapes back to back, you know what I'm saying? So he ended up introducing me to Chip, you know what I'm saying? Chip coming, boom, 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 boom. So now I got another part of Baton Rouge, like people that's in this area be already finding out about me, about my music, about the studio and shit. And so bam, recording all of them, and then I ended up meeting Cleezy, you know what I'm saying? Cleezy brought G-Money around, who was booking studio time over there, you know what I'm saying? Bringing them over there, bringing them to the studio and shit. And so while they was in the studio recording, it's about 2-3 months had to pass of me knowing them. You know what I'm saying? Fredo ended up hitting him up, and he was like, man, that's the nigga I've been looking for. That's why he couldn't remember who I was, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, that's the nigga I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do some work when I come home, you know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, this is gonna be the plan, man, woo. So man, that's how we got reacquainted, you know what I'm saying? Just over the phone and stuff. And I still don't know of him too much, besides the one time I recorded him like 2 years before that. And shit, make a long story short, bam, he ended up coming home. He doing his thing. But when he came home, he didn't let nobody know he was out. Everybody thought he still was locked up. So we had to make Father, Shooters on the Roof, you know what I'm saying, on the Two-Face Bang tape, Two-Face Bang tape. and we working on it. Then he dropped it. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped it, people was kind of already anticipating on him coming home. You know what I'm saying? For with them building up their music career on their side or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? He was still hesitant, like, man, you think they gonna fuck with it type shit? I'm like, yeah, man, you know, we're just joking.
Yeah, the motivation.
Yeah, cause you know, really I can't distinguish what's a hit and what's not a hit.
True.
I'm an artist, I'm a producer, I'm an engineer, I just make music. You know, so I just make music. I let the people decide on what they like and don't like. You know what I'm saying? But bam, that shit started dropping. Bam, Fredo, his buzz went up, taking off. People fucking with him. And then he just came to me one day, this about 4 months in now. Came to him one day, it was just like, shit, man, I'm gonna be making this movie. I don't really want, you know, nobody recording but you, cause you know you know my sound. So you know, he took a liking to my workflow on the music. You know what I'm saying? He took a liking to it, and I was just hesitant. I was like, I don't know. Shit, I'm on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm making all the bags in my hood now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I don't want to leave my trap. You know what I'm saying? Shit, no, we could still work like we right with each other. But, you know, so I ain't want to do that then, my little boy. You know what I'm saying? I grew up without my pops. You know what I'm saying? And I just refused to let him grow up like that. So that's what was the break. And I'm like, damn, should I sacrifice not being able to see my son or be around my son all the time to sacrifice chasing my career to get to a point to where I could take care of him with ease. Right now I'm taking care of him, but I might hit a bump or two. You know what I'm saying? I might hit a bump or two because I ain't there yet. Yeah, because you know they baby. Yeah, so I'm hitting bumps or two along the way. And I'm just like, I can make this transition, you know what I'm saying? And get to a little bit better spot. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a long motherfucking time. People think I just started this shit. I've been doing this shit over 15 years type shit.
That's what they thought.
You know what I'm saying? So, bam, I just came up with the ultimatum, talked to God a lot, bam. Something told me just see what it do. You know what I'm saying? With all the crazy shit going on.
Put your faith in it.
Yeah, with all the crazy shit going on. You know, a lot of people didn't want me to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it ain't even like that. It ain't even like that. This on some whole music shit. Ain't no street shit involved with me or Bang. You know what I'm saying? Because that man don't discuss his business with me. I don't discuss my business with him. And if he do, he just asks for advice and vice versa. If I ask him, he just giving advice. He ain't never said you got to be this or be that. And I ain't never tell him, well, if I'm gonna come, you got to be this or be that. It's just strictly music.
And I'm glad
and a little relationship along with advice and shit. Cause he done been through shit I ain't never been through, and vice versa. I done been through shit he ain't never been through. So that's how we built that. You know what I'm saying? But and I ended up sacrificing. I said. I've spent all my life. I was always trying to come up in the game, reaching out to resources. Now I am a resource, and I done ran out of resources. I done maxed the resource out in my area. You know, we them things, we them niggas. So in order for me to expand, I'm gonna have to just move around and meet new people. I done met everybody here. Not everybody I done met coming to me for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I need to, you know, so. End up busting out with him, you know what I'm saying? Bust out with him, grind. I'm meeting new people by him being who he is. I'm meeting new people through him, you know what I'm saying? Just being new people. And dude, never been stingy with his plugs or his connections or with another person. He always mutually introduced me to a person like, man, y'all gotta fuck with my producer. You know what I'm saying? He always gave me that, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I was always, you know, I'm cool, I'm humble, you know, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fuck with it, but man, you need to do your shit, you know what I'm saying? Yep, because I ain't trying to capitalize or do nothing, I'm just trying to make a even playing field.
For everybody.
Yeah. So, bam, as we're doing that, Bang end up meeting with the people he meet with, that he doing business with, and like how he introduced it to me to him here, like shit, basically, this my song right now, you know what I'm saying? And I do good music when I record with him, you know what I'm saying? Like woo. So he really gave me another pedestal by meeting people who really involved in the actual industry. And he even tell that to the Def Jam people that he ended up signing to. Like he telling people, like most rappers probably wouldn't even acknowledge a nigga who really part of their career, helping their career, like on that level. You know what I'm saying? What rappers you know always shout out their producer or the main producer that they work with?
Hardbody.
You know what I'm saying? And he did that. And I respect him for that, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And the more he get big, instead of telling me, he bring me with it. And
shout out Fredo, man. Shout out Fredo.
And he started telling me like, shit, one time something happened, I ain't gonna name drop on this because they got money involved. So it's like, it's like, bam, I'm on the mixtape, on his next mixtape. Once he got solidified, I'm on the next mixtape with other producers. And he seen how much them producers was making. He like, shit, you just as raw as them, man. You gotta get your money, man. Go up on your prices. You know what I'm saying? He really put me on game, like, you know, you gotta start getting you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, bam, he taught me that shit. He put me on game on that shit. I knew it, but I just didn't want to overstep my boundaries with these industry people because they don't know who I am. You know who I am, but they don't know who I am. And I really feel like I'm starting over again. I got to prove myself again. I got to prove my talents again to a whole new artist. So, bam, as that going on, and you know, they start seeing, you know what I'm saying? And then one day, one of the producers charged $10, you know, for a beat. He like, shit, man, I know we could get you woo, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I end up hitting her with my number, and they paid it. And he was like, shit, I told you.